Five, four, three, two, one. Let's get it.
Welcome everybody to the CSFL Draft Season 11. Finally here. Thank you everybody for making the time. I know we all have a busy life and a busy schedule, and this is very important for every franchise to make this move themselves and to build on the future. We had an incredible season. Congratulations to the Gators on a historic run. And now here in the off season, we got the big huge pick for the Gorillas as the number 1 pick. We've all had time to look at the draft. Thank you. Another big shout out and big thank you to the Demons for everything that the Demons did, helping us and honestly like one of our fastest off seasons ever. So thank you to the Demons. The Gorillas are on the clock. They are the team that has the number 1 pick. We've been looking over this draft and looking at all these players and watching this rookie bowl, and it's all comes down to this. So with that being said, Gorillas, you're officially on the clock.
Okay, Gorillas are gonna select Reggie Harrison, 88 overall.
Boom. Perfect pick. Great pick there, Gorillas. There you go. You heard it. Reggie Harrison, wide receiver for the Gorillas, goes number 1. And honestly, I love that pick. The Gorillas really need to get the offense going, and this guy is a beast and will be a beast for years to come. Great pick for the Gorillas, and that puts the Panthers on the clock, and this is going to move quickly, everybody. So pay attention. Panthers, J Bomber, officially on the clock, my man.
Testing, testing. Is this on? All right, all right.
Sounds good.
The Panthers will select left tackle Brian Roden.
Left tackle, Brian Roden, 91 overall, monster. Left tackle, 23 years old, 300 pounds, 6'6". What a monster for the Panthers. Great pick for the Panthers. Very strategic pick there. That's exciting right there. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Scorpions head coach, Coach Henney, has the 3rd overall pick and is officially on the clock. Go ahead.
So, with the third pick, Scorpions, we're going to take defensive tackle Rick Day.
Defensive tackle, the big man himself, Rick Davis, the highest rated player
Hmm.
in the draft, goes to the third. Oh, it goes to the 3rd overall pick from Coach Henney from the Scorpions. They went 5 and 10 and end up getting Rick Davis. What a monster of a man this guy is. 22, 360 pounds, 6'6". Beast.
Ooh.
Going to the Scorpions. All right. And that puts the Monsters. I know the Monsters are excited. He slept with his cleats on last night. He is all excited for this pick. Monsters, officially on the clock, buddy.
All right, guys. You'll be surprised with this one, but I'm going with something I need. So, with the fourth pick in the first round of this very draft here, I'm selecting right tackle Skylar Sanders.
Right tackle. Take a look at him.
Mm.
There you go. Got him up on the screen there. 88 overall right tackle. Sanders, 6'8", 331 pounds, 23 years old. Imagine being 6'8" at 23 years old. 331 pounds, 88 overall. That is a monster of a man, and he's officially the number 1 pick for the Monsters. Great pick there. All right, that moves us to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays were also, we're 6 and 9. Had a very promising season. You have a great offense, great defense. Really curious which way the head coach of the Blue Jays is going to go as he's had a few seasons now to get to know his team. This is going to be a big, big decision. Are you here, Blue Jays, or did you want to text me the pick?
No, I'm here. I'm able to take the pick.
All
And,
right, thank you.
this is a pretty good draft for us, but we're going to fill a need on defense to help shore up our back end. So, with the fifth pick in the first round, we're going to take Terrence St. Louis.
Terrence St. Louis, free safety, got him up here on the screen. 6'4", free safety, 225 pounds, 21 years old, and he's 88 overall, the highest rated defensive back in the S11 draft. Great pick, John. Great pick. Absolutely. Perfect. All right. Now, Dragons. Dragons are officially on the clock. And let me message Emmanuel because I know he's been. Oh, there you go, Dragons. Dragons are here. You're on the clock, my friend. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me. Give me 1 second.
Absolutely. Take a look at these picks here. Gorillas taking Reggie Harrison. Scorpions taking Rick Davis. Huge pick for the Scorpions there. Really going to help that front line, which already have an amazing defensive line. So that's going to be a heck of a challenge for anyone going up against those Scorpions defensive front. Free safety for the Blue Jays. That's actually a huge improvement. I believe they have an 80 overall free safety. So from 80 to 88 is going to be a big move there. Great pickup for the Blue Jays there. And then,
Sorry, I'm looking for the list now.
do you got the rookie list, Manuel?
I do. I do not.
It's right in the chat. Like, I'll send it to you. It's also in the Discord in the draft. I'll send it to you on.
Okay. Oh no, I mean I don't have the list of who was picked.
It's in the rookie list, right beside the names. Right beside the names, it says round, and then team. So if you look up the rookie list and you see the wide receivers, you'll see the first one was picked in the first round from the Gorillas.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, columns A and B.
Yeah, columns A and B. Well, while the Dragons, if he needs a few seconds to pick, he's got time. What do you think, Demons? What do you think of these last few picks?
I think I'm 4 out of 5 on my mock draft.
Yeah, it's true.
Monster's the only one who threw out, who are off on that one. I think they're great picks. I think every team's made great picks for themselves so far. I love it.
Yeah, this is a really high rated draft. Like multiple 90s, 88s. These are big, huge cornerstones for these teams. I think I'm most excited about the Gorillas. That Reggie Harrison, he's going to make an immediate impact. Obviously, the offensive lineman picks are great, but they're not as fun or as exciting. They're more of a necessity, which is huge for the Panthers and the Monsters. But that's an exciting pick for the Gorillas because I think that's going to make a immediate impact for them. And the Gorillas need it the most, as they had a really rough season last season with Ismail Pitts, and their defense was trying to keep them in it. They got great corners, great running back, but their quarterback Ismail Pitts, we don't know if he's not good or if it's his wide. He doesn't have enough weapons. So Ismail Pitts is under my radar, and I'm coming at him this year, Ismail Pitts, and I'm also coming after Corey Moore. So be warned. All right, Dragons, how you feeling? You ready?
It is being posted now. Picks in. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you so much. right end, Corey Bennett. 23 years old, 88 overall, 6'4", right end, goes to the Dragons, who already got Albert Maynor and have a really, really good defensive line as well and a great defense. Now add more strength. With all these tackles going, all these defensive ends may have a big season, and Corey Bennett might be leading that charge. He's one of the highest, if not, he is the highest rated defensive end in the draft. All right. That brings up the Vipers. Vipers, you're on the clock.
Vipers take tight end James Wood.
Tight end James Wood. Beast. I know that guy's a beast. I remember he had a big rookie game too in the Rookie Bowl. James Wood, 6'5", 258 pounds, 23 years old, 87 overall tight end. That guy's gonna be a 99 in no time. And now he's joining the Vipers, who already have a deadly squad, and now it's going to help with the running game and the passing game. So there you go. Vipers, big pick, man. That was a really good one. All right. That puts the Cobras on the clock. Um, the Cobras are selecting free safety Adam. Adam, what? Hold on. One sec. I don't know if he spelled that right. How do you pronounce that? SX?
Adam Essex.
Essex? Essex? Ethics? It almost looks like ethics
Yeah.
for a sec. Yeah, Adam. Yeah.
You got it right.
Yeah, that guy. That's the Cobras are drafting free safety Adam. 6'2", 83 overall, 22 years old. That's definitely a surprise pick there. But they might be going for need. All right, thank you, Cobras. All right. I was worried the Cobras weren't going to make it, so I really appreciate you making the time, Nathan. All right. And that puts on the Rhinos. Rhinos. With one of the highest draft picks you've had in a while. You got the clock and the microphone. Go ahead.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. All right. Rhino ready to add to this great franchise, great legacy. For the Rhinos pick, shout out to the Demons and got it right. We're going with cornerback Mike West.
Oh, the Demons are getting these mock drafts down pat. Mike West, 5'10", 23 years old, 85 overall. But I know he's super fast, 93 speed, and is a beast out there. Had a great rookie bowl as well. Mike West goes to the Rhinos, cornerback. That's a big pick for the Rhinos. There you go. Rhinos got their man that they wanted. Bears
Yes,
on
sir.
the clock. Bears, you ready? Playing Black Ops. I know he's playing Black Ops right now.
You know it, buddy.
Put the gun down. Take a picture. Take a pic, my friend.
I am. 1 sec.
Bears are on the clock. Rhinos picked up a cornerback. That was big.
I just
Cobras
got to
picked up
reopen the
a free
rookie list to
safety.
update. See what's going.
Yeah, just tell me when you're ready. I'm just gonna talk about what we've just witnessed basically real quick. Sum it up real fast because it's gonna happen real quickly. The Cobras picked up
Hold up, it's
a
just
free
loading.
safety. Rhinos picked up a corner. Vipers picked up James Wood, that big tight end, man. That was a big pick for the Vipers. Great pick there. Dragons picked up a big defensive end. Blue Jays got the big free safety. These guys are getting big players here.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Bears, Go for it,
I'm
buddy.
gonna select left end Ronald Chandler.
Left end Ronald Chandler. 22 years old. 85 overall. Big pick there for the Bears.
Got that dog in him.
Yeah, that's Ronald Chandler. Yeah, 6'4". He's a big boy too. 262 pounds. 22 years old. 85 overall. Beautiful pick there for the Bears. All right, and then this brings up the Piranhas. The Piranhas currently do not have an owner and are currently looking for a coach. So I will make a pick for them. I'll wrote it down here. The Piranhas are going to select quarterback Nick Reed. Quarterback Nick Reed is going to the Piranhas. All right. That brings up the Wildcats. Just 1 second. All right. Here it is here. The Wildcats are going to select Ryan Underwood, right end, for the Wildcats. He's an 86 overall. Defensive end, right end, Ryan Underwood, going to the Wildcats. There you go. And after that pick, that brings up the Demons. Demons, buddy, thank you so much for everything you do, and thank you for doing the columns here for us. And you're on the clock, buddy. This is a big moment. Let's see what the Demons do.
Thanks, Commish. I muted the Dragons, so I'm sorry, Dragons, but I was the guy that did that. Hopefully, that's not affecting anything too much. The Demons will take David Burnside, cornerback. Thank you, Rhinos, for picking a corner as well, because I got all the other mock drafts wrong until you picked.
David Burnsides, the young cousin of Willie Burnsides. You know it's in his blood. He's going to be a baller. David Burnsides, he's the number one rated corner, 23 years old, 85 overall. And that's going to be amazing for the Demons. That's a great pick for them. That's one of the areas that they could get a little bit better, and they're good almost everywhere across the board. So for cornerback there, that's a really big pick for them. Excited for that. Demons got the cornerback, and that puts the Werewolves on the clock. And I'm talking to Ricky right here. 1 second.
John, you said you got the video up. I don't see a video in the chat.
A video of what? Sorry.
The picks, the rookie list.
Oh, I'm just filming it on the OSB program or OBS program, and it's in the rookie list. It's live. So if you open up the rookie list, the Demons
Okay.
are adding who took what player live in the list. You'll
Okay.
see it.
Okay. Okay.
updated. Just refresh the screen.
Right. Got it.
Right tackle Brant Green is who the Werewolves want. Where is that? Right tackle. Right there. Right tackle Brant Green. 6'5", 23 years old, only 81 overall. That's a surprising pick for the first round for the Werewolves. I'm just going to go out and say it. But still, great pick. That player, I'm sure, will get better. And that's he needed that position as he had a tackle retire, I believe, as well. There you go. Werewolves are done, so that's the Wolverines. And the Wolverines officially forfeit their pick, which is just crazy. But it's the first time we've ever seen it, ever, in CSFL history. As you know me, everyone knows I try my absolute hardest to work with every single owner to find a way to make a draft pick and try to be here. And the only rule that we have is that it's a mandatory to be a part of the draft, and that we're not going to auto draft for you, which is understandable. So with that being said, Wolverines are not getting a pick here, and that puts the Gators on the clock one step up. Gators, you're on the clock, buddy.
All right. Give me a couple seconds to review my picks.
Yeah,
Away we go.
No, you're good to go. You got a good minute or so on the clock for sure. All right. Well, with that being said, 2 right tackles went so far in the first round, and a left tackle. So we got 3 tackles going right in the first round. 1 tight end, 1 wide receiver, 1 quarterback, 2 cornerbacks as well, 2 defensive backs. 1 went to the Demons and 1 went to the Rhinos. Those are going to be big picks because those 2 teams are already extremely competitive teams, and now they're just getting stronger. 285 overall corners going to the Rhinos and Demons. Oh boy, those are big picks for them. They got out of the first round with some great picks. Same with the Scorpions. Great pick by Coach Henny there with Rick Davis. 92 overall defensive tackle. That guy's going to be a monster. Dragons and Wildcats both got a right end, and the Bears also got a defensive end, which is obviously no slouch. Ronald Chandler, 85 overall. These are some big numbers going out. 88 overall, 86 overall, 85 overall, all defensive ends.
All right. The Gators have made their decision, and the
Go
Gators are going to
Gators.
bring to the field Dan Monroe, wide receiver.
Wide receiver Dan Monroe had a great rookie bowl. Put up some big numbers, and that is exciting. And what a pick for the Gators. Absolute amazing value to get him on the bottom of the first round. Dan Monroe, 6'2", 22 years old, 85 overall wide receiver. Wow. Great pick for the Gators. And that brings us into the second round. Gorillas, you are on the clock on the top of the second round. What a first round that was. Big
Okay,
picks.
Gators or Gorillas select Derek Daniel.
Derek,
Halfback.
halfback Derek Daniel. Got it. Thank you, Gorillas. Running back Derek Daniel going to the Gorillas. Getting another halfback in there. Cedric Burley was playing really well for them, but now they got Derek Daniel in there to compete at running back. That's definitely going to be the story for the Gorillas, is who's going to start there at running back. That's exciting.
Time
All
he
right.
scores, you got to be like, damn, Daniel.
Derek Daniels, 87 overall. Wow, actually, that's a really good pick in the second round. All right, that brings up the Panthers. Jay Bomber, you're on the clock, buddy.
Cornerback. Yep.
J Bomber, can you hear me? We could hear you.
Oh, you can hear me, right?
Yep, I can hear you good. Yep.
All right. So Panthers is selecting Billy Timmons, cornerback.
Ooh, another cornerback. I'm shocked actually. All these cornerbacks actually made it to the second round. Third best corner goes to the Panthers. Billy Timmons, 6'1", 23 years old, 84 overall, top of the second. Great pick for the Panthers, and the Panthers need it for sure, as they need to lock up that defense. So that is a great pick for Jay Bomber. All right, that brings up the Scorpions. Coach Henney got the defensive tackle last round. Let's see where he goes. If he's going defense again or if he's going offense. Scorpions, are you here?
All right, I'm here.
All right.
With our second round choice, we are going right outside linebacker Ralph Johnson.
Ralph Johnson, right outside linebacker. He's 6 foot, 218 pounds, 23 years old, 83 overall. Right outside linebacker, going to the Scorpions. Great pick there, Coach Henney. All right. And that brings up the Monsters. BJ, you're on the clock,
Oh yeah,
buddy.
he fell to me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. With that good old fourth pick, y'all wanted me to get somebody to help my quarterback so bad. He's right there. You know I gotta get my boy. You know Justin Abdallah. Give me him. Give me my boy Justin Abdallah, wide receiver. You know right there. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Wide receiver. Where is he? Justin Abdullah. 6 foot, 190 pounds, 22 years old, 83 overall. All right, there you go. He's a monster, officially. Big pick for the Monsters, getting more offensive weapons. Love to see it. All right, and that puts the Blue Jays on the clock. Are you here, my friend? Blue Jays.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me 1 second.
No rush. You got a few minutes. Thank you for making the time. We're rolling through this. This is great. Love to see this. Let's try to keep this pace up, and everyone's locked in and focused right now. We can run through quite a few picks. Wow, this second round. Just let me know when you're ready, Blue Jays. No rush. Um, this second round. Hey, wow, couple corners. Justin Abdullah, the wide receiver.
All right. So the Blue Jays are ready.
All right.
And in the first round, we got a need. And in the second round, we're going to get a need too, because we are thin at running back right now for the Blue Jays. So
Nice.
the Blue Jays are going to select Brent Hubbard.
Wow, great value pick. Great pick there in the second round. Great decision there, John. Blue Jays get the number one rated halfback at the fifth pick in the second round. And that guy could have an immediate impact because we know what these rookies can do at halfback, or what these rookies can do at the halfback position. They can make immediate impacts, like we've seen before with Isaac Cobb um, and of course Johnny Romolo. Can Brent be that guy? 5'11", 24 years old, 87 overall. That's awesome. Love to see it. Switch up pace for
You're
the
a
Blue
hater.
Jays. Get more running game in there because they're very pass heavy. So it'd be really good to see them get that running game going.
You
All
forgot
right.
about Mike Davis in that list of running backs.
Yeah,
Hater.
well, he hasn't been a rookie for a while. Don't make me mute your
No, but
microphone. Don't make me mute your microphone there, Bears. Thank you. All right. Anyways, anybody can get it. No, I'm just joking. Hey, um, All right, let's move on to the Dragons. Dragons, you're on the clock. You're on the clock, my friend. Just texting him right now because I know he had to get called into work. So we're all making the time and juggling the schedules and everything, and I really appreciate everybody being here and being a part of this league, man. We all get so much joy from it, and this is one of the biggest moments here. This is like there's this and the champ in the playoffs basically and the championship game. These are like the big, huge milestone moments. So let's see what the Dragons do. He's saw my message. He's here, so he's probably just looking
This
through the
season's
list.
looking different already, buddy. This season's looking different already. Great picks by the Blue Jays and the Gorillas, by the way.
Yeah, let's hear your thoughts, Rhinos. Give us while the Dragons make their pick. Let's hear your thoughts, Rhinos. What do you think of the draft so far?
I think the Gorillas made two huge moves. They're already a good team. They're young. They've shown flashes, and they've beat a couple teams by pretty solidly. So adding that running back, which is a really good one, I was looking at him as well. Um, might be a dark horse. Might be a little underrated. Um, Derek Daniel looks amazing on paper, and I think he can help the Gorillas really move that ball like they want to. And the Blue Jays as well, picking up a great pick, the last pick right there. Amazing talent for his team. I mean, Pierre Palmer was good. I still think he's okay. He just needs a good scheme around him, but that was another good pick as well. But yeah, this season's looking competitive already, Kamish.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm glad people are really paying attention and really getting their needs, not just their wants. And they're really taking the time to research and look at their team, which, again, having the lists, the rosters, updated progression list, having the rookie list, having the rookie bowl, assessing your team over the season. You have all these great things at your disposal that you can really take advantage of. The Dragons are texting me right now. I can see the three dots bouncing, so their pick is on the way. But yeah, thank you again for everyone being here. Very humbled, very, very happy. I was very nervous. A bunch of y'all made me nervous, but we're here, so I'm happy. All right, be ready in 1 second. Okay, perfect. So just a few more moments for the Dragons, and then the Vipers are up next. Then the Cobras, Rhinos, Bears. Get ready with your picks as you're coming up next. But yeah, um, yeah, we'll just wait here. A few more awkward moments, but it's all good. Just trying to think. Dan Monroe was actually a really good pick too. That was
Mm-hmm.
quite the pick there at the bottom of the round for the Dragons, and the Werewolves could have picked Dan Monroe, and they ended up picking Brant Green, one pick away there. Will that come back to haunt them a little bit? We'll have to see when the Gators play the Werewolves. Will Dan Monroe have a big game in that game just to stick it to him? But we'll see how that goes. But Brant Green's no slouch. He's obviously a great tackle, and they need him. So we had so many
I don't think it's that big of a
players
reach for the
retired.
tackle. I mean, you got one. Yeah, only got one other 80 overall right tackle left.
Dragons put their pick in the chat.
That's true.
I think the Dragons put their pick in the chat.
Dan the Fan Smith.
Smith.
Dan Smith.
Yeah.
Dan Smith, outside linebacker.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. Dan Smith, number 1 rated left outside linebacker, 6'4", 21. He's 21. 81 overall. The young Dan Smith comes to the Dragons. Perfect. Awesome. Got it. All right, and that brings up the Vipers. Vipers, you're on the clock. Second round.
Vipers select halfback Nehemiah Thomas.
Ooh.
85 ball carrying, 88 breaking tackle.
Nice. Nice, Thomas. I'm gonna struggle with that first name. I know I am. Nehemiah? Definitely butchered that. Thomas, 22 years old, 86 overall. The Vipers bring in a running back. That's a very interesting draft pick there. Will we see him take the place of Gary Mason? That's going to be exciting to see the Vipers, who already have a really strong team, get a change in pace at running back. All right. And that brings up the Cobras. Let me text the Cobras. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. The Cobras. Notorious Cobras. Select a quarterback. Anton Jones. A quarterback for the Cobras once again. They're bringing in another quarterback, Anton Jones. 21 years old, 84 overall. Let's see what he can do with the Cobras. Love it. All right, and that brings up the Rhinos. Rhinos, you're back on the clock, buddy. Hey, Rhinos, you there? Just want to confirm that you're ready, that you know you're on the clock.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
1 second.
No, you're good. Just want to confirm. Just let me know, guys. Everybody, when we do call your name, just be like, "Yeah, I'm ready," or that you just confirm that you heard it, because I know you guys are all doing stuff and everything, and so, and then you guys got time, and I'll just ramble on here while you guys think of who you're gonna pick. But anybody else that's wants to weigh in, you're more than welcome right now if you want to weigh in on your thoughts. I know the monsters do. What are you doing, monsters?
All I gotta say is that first round was crazy.
First round?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, that was great. Those are big.
a
Those
lot
are
of
humongous
corners I
people.
thought that were gonna go first round did not go, or surprising. But
Yeah,
yeah, but other than that, the second round is even crazier because there's a lot more talent than I expected. That I thought the first round was gonna take them away. So
yeah.
that's just me, though. That's just me.
No, you're right. It's easier or not easy, but it's already hard to predict the first round. And there's so many combinations for the second and third round. So in the second round and third, it's really hard to be prepared for. So to see all the value in the second round, this is like the big difference maker between, teams that are going to be really competitive and teams that are going to fall just short. These second and third rounds are big, big players, man.
Mm-hmm.
All
Absolutely.
right. Rhinos are ready, and this is a amazing day for the Rhinos with this pick. Can't
Yes.
believe he's still there. I hope he's still. I didn't hear anybody call his name.
Look on the list.
Um, on
If
yeah.
there's no name or round beside his name, then he has not been picked because the demons are on it. I see his cursor moving live.
All right. With that being said, it was a tough one, but the Rhinos are definitely going to pick up defensive tackle Marvin Perry.
Defensive tackle Marvin Perry, 84 overall defensive tackle, just sitting there. Marvin Perry,
Oh, we
great
stopping
pick.
that run. We stopping that run.
Great pick for the Rhinos. Great pick. Like that's great value. 84 overall defensive tackle. Great pick there. Okay, Bears, you're on the clock. And you got the microphone. Let's hear about Mike Davis. Go ahead. Bears. Too much. All the gunshots are going off. You can't hear me.
No, I'm here. I'm just dealing with my daughter. My bad.
Okay,
I'm
you're
just
good.
looking at. I'm just looking at stuff.
You're good. You're good. You got a few minutes. You're good. You're good. Just want to make sure that you heard me. All right. Yeah. Rhinos. Great two picks there, right? They got a great corner, 85 overall corner, and now an 84 overall defensive tackle. Big picks there for the Rhinos in their first two rounds. Yeah, then we got the Bears, and then Piranhas, Wildcats, and Demons. And then we got the Werewolves and Gators.
No, it's like going forward.
All right. While the Bears make their pick,
Bears are going to take running back John McBride.
running back. John McBride, running back, third overall running back, 22 years old, 86 overall. Great pickup there for the Bears. As the Bears pick up another running back, that brings us to the Piranhas. Okay, so let me get the Piranhas thing here. Okay, and the Piranhas are going to select wide receiver Curtis Cox, 6'2", 24 years old, and he is the fifth rated wide receiver going to the Piranhas. All right, and that brings up the Wildcats. 1 second. Got it right here. The Wildcats are selecting left end Chad Porter, 23 years old, 85 overall, 6'6", 277 pounds. Wow, that's a big boy at defensive end. Going to the Wildcats, and that brings up the Demons. Demons, you're on the clock, buddy.
I had Chad Porter going to you in the first round. I can't believe he fell to you in the second round.
I
Can't
can't
believe
believe that.
Rhinos got that defensive tackle here.
Wow, eh? Oh, yeah.
Crazy picks. Second round's got so much depth. I'm going to take free safety Jeff Mosby.
Free safety. Free safety Jeff Mosby. He is 24 years old, 84 overall. Going to the bottom of the second round to the Demons, the second best free safety. Can you believe it? Wow, great pick for the Demons. And that brings up the Werewolves. Let me text Ricky. A lot of the guys that Ricky wants is already gone. Of course. I think he's still there. Brad Sanchez? Yeah, he's still there. Left tackle. So Werewolves are picking left tackle Brad Sanchez, 84 overall, left tackle, 22 years old. He's going to the Werewolves. That's actually a really good pick. That might be a better pick than his first round. All right. And then that brings up the Wolverines, and they're forfeiting again. I don't need to keep saying that every round, but just so everyone's clear. And then the Gators are on the clock now. Gators.
I'll be with you in a second.
Yeah.
Great draft so far. Very good.
Oh, I'm glad. No, I know you're over there just stewing and thinking and plotting and scheming. Gators had an amazing season. Went all the way, have one of the most historic runs. And I know everyone got a chance to watch the games. It was an amazing one. So let's see which way the Gators go. They got wide receiver Dan Monroe. Not sure if they're going for certain positions of need or if they're going for positions of best value. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right.
All right. Gators ready.
We are Gators are going to select in the second round, last pick of the round, cornerback Brian Welcher.
Cornerback. Brian Welcher, the fourth rated corner, goes to the bottom of the second round. Great value pick there. 21 years old, 82 overall. Cornerback goes to the Gators, and that brings up the third round. And that brings the Gorillas are on the clock. Just want to make sure you're there, Gorillas.
Okay, the Gorillas are gonna select middle linebacker Mike Battle.
Middle linebacker Mike Battle.
Made some
Yep,
great plays. Rookie
great
Bowl.
pick. Great pick. Great pick, Gorillas. Number one rated middle linebacker, Mike Battle, 6'3", 248 pounds, 22 years old, 81 overall. Number one rated middle linebacker, had a great rookie bowl, like the Gators were saying too. Yeah, no, great pick there for the Gorillas in the third round. All right, that brings up the Panthers. J Bomber.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Just give me a
Yeah, no rush at all. All right. Well, if we keep at this pace, we should be able to crush 5 rounds really quickly. But I know that we initially was going to aim for 3 because I know it's hard to keep everybody kind of held down. It's been 48 minutes so far that I've been recording for, so we could do just 3 rounds, or we can try to get these 5 rounds done. Would be great.
I am okay with these 5 rounds. But the
Same.
Panthers are selecting Ernie Long right in.
Ernie Long, right end. Ernie Long, there he is, 6'4", 242 pounds, 23 years old, and 84 overall in the third round. Great pick for the Panthers. That guy's going to make an immediate impact for them. I know he is. Ernie Long, keep an eye out for him in the Panthers jersey. Great pick, J Bomber. All right, that brings up the Scorpions. Coach Henny. He's having a great draft so far. Coach Henny,
All
third
right, yeah,
pick.
he definitely took my pick, but
Did he? Wow.
okay,
I'm sorry about that.
we are gonna go with right outside linebacker Myron Kelly.
Right outside linebacker, Myron Kelly, the number one rated right outside linebacker. Great pick for the Scorpions. Great pick for Coach Henny. 84 overall outside linebacker in the third round. Great value pick there, man. That's awesome. And that's actually two right outside linebackers that he drafted. I just noticed that. All right. Monsters are on the clock. PJ, third round, buddy. Big pick here.
These guys took my pick. Anyway, give me a second.
Yeah, no rush, no
Sorry
rush.
about
No, it's good. That just means that you were onto something. That means that guy's good. If everyone's looking at him, that means trust your
actually.
instincts.
Why am I saying sorry? This man is the enemy. Shoot, what in the world?
That's your rival. Panthers versus the Monsters rivals. So you guys will be playing in the preseason. Make sure you start him against him.
Oh, definitely.
All right. Monsters are on the clock.
All
So,
right.
yep.
With the fourth pick in this third round draft. Well, I thought about it and I'm like, why not? Um, I'll get Michael Rick, free safety. Michael Rick.
Michael Rick, free safety. Let's bring him up here. Boom. Third rated free safety. Michael Rick, 6'2", 23 years old, 84 overall in the third round. Great pick. Monsters get a big pick there. And I know overalls ain't everything, but he is the third rated free safety for a reason. So that's exciting. Great pick there for the Monsters in the third round. And that brings up the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are on the clock.
All right, and the Blue Jays are ready to make their pick. Still looking to maybe help bolster that run game. The Blue Jays are going to take fullback Cedric Williams.
Fullback Cedric Williams. Great pick there. 232 pounds, 6 foot fullback, 22 years old, 81 overall, the number one rated fullback. And this running game is going to look a lot different now. And I'm excited to see it because the Blue Jays need it. That's awesome, man. Great pick there by Coach John and the Blue Jays. All right. That brings up the Dragons. Let me message Emmanuel. Okay, you're on the clock. He said, tell everyone to hurry up. The Dragons are ready. And good luck to everyone else but the Rhinos. Okay, Dragons are making their pick.
Whatever.
Whatever. Hey, they hate us because they ain't us. No, it's good. The Rhinos and the Dragons are the only two franchises that have two championship wins. And I know
Dragons are
you,
still upset about that Bryce Locker trade. That's why.
yeah, Bryce Locker was a running back that the Dragons drafted and only started once or twice, and then never started him and had him on the bench for a few seasons. And the Rhinos drafted or traded for him, should I say, and then they started him, and he broke multiple records
Uh,
and led them
uh,
led
the
the league.
Dragons put the pick in the chat.
Okay, 1 second. Dragons will take cornerback Tommy Henderson. Let's take a quick look. Cornerback, defense, cornerback Tommy Henderson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The ninth rated corner. 80 overall, 22 years old. Boom, got him. All right. Okay, got it. All right. That's the Dragons pick, so that brings up the Vipers. Vipers, you're on the clock.
Not here anymore.
Oh, Vipers aren't here? It's okay. I'll message him.
Vipers are
He's
gonna
back
add some
now.
depth at left outside linebacker. Left outside linebacker, Brian Grant.
Left outside linebacker. Brian Grant. Great pick for the Vipers there. Left outside linebacker. 24 years old, 81 overall. Great pick there for the Vipers. All right, and that brings up the Cobras. Okay, just 1 second. So we wait for the Cobras.
This is an interesting third round as well. Not gonna lie.
Let's hear your thoughts. Go ahead while we wait. Let's hear. Go ahead. You guys are
Well,
all welcome to chime in while we wait for the Cobras here.
Well, all I gotta say is once again, this is an interesting third round. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, so let's see if he's there. I'm pretty sure he's there. He is not there. Someone they wanted you running. Cobras wanted McBride, John McBride, but he was taken by the Bears. So just 1 second.
McBride was a long-term pick.
Great
Davis
pick.
is 28 now.
Great pick. So just wait for the Cobras real quick to make another pick. Okay. Yeah. So Jason Logan. Jason Logan, running back, going to the Cobras. All right. That brings up the Rhinos. Rhinos are on the clock, buddy. Rhinos, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Try to knock these rounds out. While you guys are waiting, you want to take a look at the rookie list and take a look at your rosters and kind of get an idea where you're going. And we should be able to knock these two last rounds out really quickly. The floor is open if anyone wants to chime in while we wait for the Rhinos to make their pick.
Big surprise with the Scorpions, 2 picks, second and third round, picking both right outside linebackers.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of surprised too. I'm not gonna lie.
Their plan, it's got to be good. Their assets for sure, because right outside linebackers thin in this league.
Oh, it
So,
really is.
hmm so even if they don't end up playing like both of them, they're definitely going to have some trade tokens.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's the biggest surprise so far. Don't really see that too much in this league. People picking up assets.
That's true. That is very true. Honestly, the picks have been good so far. Some picks have been good. Some picks have been I didn't know where it came from, but the picks have been all right, good overall, good so far.
That's what makes it exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what they're gonna do. Who's gonna get picked? Who got next?
Well, a lot of these owners, since I know everyone so well, a lot of these owners are very, very smart. Don't underestimate anyone here because a lot of these people are very, very intelligent when it comes to football, when it comes
Oh
to
yeah.
numbers, when it comes to watching these games and the logistics of the games. These guys are all very, very calculated owners and individuals. Not a single one of them wants to lose. I know they're all very competitive and everyone wants to win. Um, so I love talking to everybody about football and love talking to everyone about their teams. And I'm an extreme fan, super fan of all the teams. So I want to see everybody do good. But there's so many
Rhinos are
strategies.
slacking.
Yeah, where are the
Bears already
Rhinos?
got their pick.
Rhinos. Oh, it's actually it's only been a minute or so.
I don't even think he's spoken.
You must be thinking hard on this pick.
Rhinos, you there? Just
Starting
confirm that.
fires.
Always here, boys. Hold on, you can't rush greatness.
That's right. You tell them. There's no rush. You still got time. Lots of time.
I just wanted to make sure you were alive.
I can't imagine the Rhinos missing this, man. You want to talk about diehard owners? This guy's on it. You don't not too much goes by the Rhinos. There's a reason why they're so productive out there. Same thing with the Gators and Demons, and a lot of you guys are really, 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 really adamant about it, and I love that. It fires me up, gets me all excited, gets me
All
wanting
right,
to do more content for
Rhinos are
everyone.
ready. Rhinos are ready. This was a tough one, but I think we're gonna add some depth and nice little competition this preseason. So with this pick, the Rhinos are selecting halfback Brian King.
Brian King, running back, 6 foot, 24 years old, 84 overall. Great value in the middle of the third round. All right, and that brings up the
Bears
Bears.
select middle linebacker Patrick Martin.
Middle linebacker. Thank you, Bears, for being ready. Patrick
I was
Martin,
on that.
second rated middle linebacker, 24 years old. Great pickup in the third round. Second best middle linebacker on the draft. in the third round. All right. That brings up the Piranhas. 1 second. The Piranhas are going to select Carlos Moore. Running back Carlos Moore, 21 years old, 82 overall, 6'1". Same height as Willie Burnside. Going to the Piranhas. All right. That brings up the Wildcats. 1 second. All right. The Wildcats are going to select defensive tackle Will Taylor. Third overall defensive tackle Will Taylor is going to the Wildcats. And that brings up the Demons. Demons are on the
Not
clock.
saying I'm upset, but not saying I'm not upset.
Oh man.
Demons are going to take right tackle Jamal.
Right tackle Jamal Manning. Yep. Jamal Manning, right tackle, going to the Demons, 80 overall, 6'3". They had a tackle retire, I believe, as well, the Demons, so great pickup there. All right, and that brings up the Werewolves. Let me text Ricky again. I know I said this before, everyone, but thank you again for making the time to do this. Really appreciate it.
Good pick, Kamish. Good pick.
Thank you, sir. Scott Maxwell. Is he there? Let's take a look. Outside linebacker. I didn't even see him. Max, was it? Or Scott. Scott Maxwell. Oh yeah, he's there. Left outside linebacker. Fourth rated left outside linebacker, Scott Maxwell. For some reason I couldn't see him. Let's see if the offenses can see him on the field too. 22 years old. Only 79 overall. Going to the Werewolves. All right. Wolverines and then now Gators. Gators are on the clock again. Third round.
Yes, sir. Here we go. I'm torn. I'm very torn. Not as torn as the missing out on Glenn Henderson.
We're
But
going to have
torn.
a notorious breakdown. Let's do it.
Brutal. Brutal.
We got
A lot
Dan
of my
Monroe. That was a great pick, Dan Monroe. Honestly, I'm excited for that pick for the Gators.
yeah. Let's see what we got here. Nope, don't need that. Okay. Can't believe. Yeah.
The Rhinos
Every
would say you can't rush greatness.
yeah. Yeah, G stands for Gators and greatness.
Greatness. Who are you going for?
Oh no, nothing. See what we
It's been an hour and 10 minutes. So let's see if we can get through these next two rounds quickly, guys. So everybody that can hear me, do me a favor and take a good look at your roster if you haven't already a bunch of times. And take a look at the rookie list and get a good idea of what direction and what position you're aiming for, even if it's not a person in particular.
All right, the Gators. We're strong in that position. We got ourselves Rico Bennett. We got ourselves Justin Patrick. But we're going to be trying to future-proof the team. I go with Dave Broussard.
Running back, Dave Broussard, 6'1", 22 years old. Running back, going to the Gators. The bottom of the third round. That brings up the fourth round. Gorillas, you're on the clock for the top of the fourth round.
Okay, the Gorillas select Billy Williams, cornerback.
Cornerback, Billy Williams. Great pick. Great pick for the Gorillas. Cornerback, Billy Williams. 23 years old, 81 overall. Defensive back in the fourth round. All right, Billy Williams goes to the Gorillas. And that brings up the Panthers. Jay Bomber, you're on the clock, buddy.
Yep. Got a question for the Blue Jays. What is your last name?
Perez? Perez?
Perez.
Perez. Yeah.
That's who I'm going with. Darren Perez, tight end.
Man,
Beautiful.
I can't even draft my second cousin. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Get that pickup out of here, man.
Panthers are taking everybody's guy. Well, that's what happens when you go second at the beginning of every round. But yeah,
That was perfect.
It's
that's
okay. We're
awesome.
gonna take everybody's win too. His wins too.
No.
There you go. The tight end, second best tight end. And the Blue Jays' second cousin goes to the Panthers. 6'3", 24 years old. Big tight end there. That's awesome. Love to see that. All right. That brings up Scorpions. Coach Henny on the clock. That was funny. Everyone, just do me a favor and do yourself a favor and take a good look at the rookie list while you're waiting here in this moment. Take a good look at your rosters and get down who you think you're going to pick. All right. Scorpions. Coach Henny is on the clock.
Jesus.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm looking at the list.
No worries, no worries. You got time. I'm sure someone's gonna land a diamond or land a really good player in this fourth and fifth round. We're all gonna talk about it. The whole off season and all next season, we're gonna be talking about how did he get that guy in the fourth and fifth round, and that moment is right now. So take a good deep look in this draft and look at your team and think who would make the biggest impact for you as we wait for the Scorpions. Coach Henny in the fourth round. Third pick in the
Let,
fourth round.
let's just hope Coach Henny ain't on the Henny too early.
That's right.
While we're waiting, I will say this may be one of the deepest drafts we've had since I've been here. I mean, we're going into third and fourth rounds with players rated 80 overall. Like, it's crazy the depth you could
True.
build in this draft to turn into a contender.
And don't forget about free agency.
You're
Don't
right.
forget about free agency.
And don't forget all the cuts people are going to make. Everyone's going to have to make
Exactly.
cuts after all this, and all of them are going into free agency. So that's another great point, Blue Jays, that there's just so much depth in this draft. This is one of the best drafts we've ever had for overalls. I was saying that earlier to the Rhinos in the chat there. One of the best drafts we've ever had in terms of um, overalls, I guess. But all the cuts after this, guys. So once you get all your players, the Demons are going to update all the rosters, and you'll have too many players on your team. And then I'm going to report back to everybody, and I'll make a list at what everybody's at and let you know how many people you need to cut or if you need to cut anyone at all. And then you guys will make all your cuts. We'll have a deadline, and then as soon as everyone makes all their cuts, we'll make the pile of the free agency, and then everyone will be able to make picks. And then we're getting ready for preseason just like that. So big pick, big off season. It went by actually really quickly. I don't know about you guys, but the off season went by very fast.
Yes, yes, it did. Absolutely did.
Man, this all season went by fast about like Tyrell Biggums. Hey, y'all got any more of that football over there?
All right, yeah, real quick. Scorpions pick wide receiver Kelvin Riley.
I knew he was gonna pick that guy. I knew
Oh yeah,
it.
you know I like my speed. You know I like my
I
speed.
knew it. You go pick him.
Kelvin Riley, 6'1", 95 speed. I believe he is the fastest, or one of the fastest, if not the fastest, wide receiver in the draft. Great pick for the Scorpions in the fourth round. All right. Can't rush greatness. Great pick there. All right. That brings up the monsters. You're on the clock, my
Now
friend.
I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better with this little fourth pick in this fourth round of this draft here. You know, you got a wide receiver. Cool, cool, cool. That was gonna be my fifth round pick. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll get my boy Ryan Mitchell, wide receiver. You know, and my boy Ryan Mitchell.
Ryan Mitchell, 6'3", 23 years old, 81 overall, wide receiver. Going to the Monsters in the 4th round. All right. That brings up the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, you're on the clock, my friend.
Well, nice to know that I'm drafting in the same draft as Al Davis, talking about all he wants is speed. So here we go. But the Blue Jays are going to pick up a starter in the 4th round and bolster up front of the defense, stop and run. And we're going to go with defensive tackle Anthony Duckett. Day 1 starter. Book it.
Bucket Ducket.
Anthony Duckett. 6'5", 318 pounds, 23 years old. Beast, 4th best defensive tackle in the draft. Goes to the Blue Jays in the 4th round. All right, that brings up the Dragons. Let me message Emmanuel. All right. As we wait for the Dragons to make their pick.
While we're waiting on a pick, it's crazy when you look through the list of positional players. Maybe the worst position in this draft might be strong safety, as no one has taken one.
It's true. Very good point. And still, no single strong safety has been taken. Patrick Horton.
And the league is pretty weak at that position too, as a whole.
Huh? How do you pronounce the second overall strong safety's last name?
Terashinsky.
Tarashinsky? He should get drafted just for that alone. Dragons take the Demon Slayer, Rob Gandy, a left end.
Gandy, yeah, there we go.
Rob Gandy, there he is. Yep. Rob Gandy. His number's 55, 6'2", 272 pounds, 83 overall, left end. Got it. Okay. And that brings up the Vipers. Vipers are on the clock.
Viper's gonna take playmaker, wide receiver Maurice Wilson.
Wide receiver Maurice Wilson, the 4th best wide receiver. Falls to the 4th round, 6'3", 82 overall. The playmaker, 94 speed, beast of a player. Or 90, or yeah, 90, or no, 88 speed, sorry. That's Abdullah was 94. All right. Vipers get a big wide receiver in the 4th round. And that brings up the Cobras.
Hey, no. Goes back. No.
No Cobras. No.
No,
No, put
no,
that pick back. It is
no,
my pick.
no
You no take
Cobras.
on my pick.
Absolutely.
No, you're not getting James Wood, Cobras. He's been taken.
James Wood in the 4th round. He couldn't have possibly thought that guy was still on the board.
That's who he asked for. I don't know what list he's watching. He might have made his own list.
No.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Cobras.
Yeah, he's gonna show up big time in this season.
You stop.
James Wood.
Yeah, I agree.
Tight ends are kind of slept on.
Just waiting for the Cobras.
Okay.
How much would be wooded in the CFSL?
A lot.
No.
Simpson. Jasper Simpson. Third overall tight end. Jasper Simpson, 6'5", 23 years old. Tight end goes to the Cobras. Okay, that brings up the Rhinos. Rhinos, you're on the clock, buddy. One more round, everybody. Thank you so much for all your patience. Glad I got everyone here. Oh no, there's nothing that I need to really address as the league. Everything's going smoothly. Excited for season 11. We talked about a few different rule changes we're discussing, but nothing major. We're just gonna do 2 preseason games and get right into the season and get into tournament mode. We tried to experiment with maybe going to franchise mode and trying to talk about stuff like that, but so basically, first thing after this draft, I'm going to need from everybody is to make their cuts. Everyone's going to need to make their cuts, and I'll try to get back to you by the end of this weekend, Sunday hopefully, or Monday, get back to you and let you know what every single team is at and how many players they have, and they have to keep it under 55 basically, minimum of 45 and a max of 55. A lot of teams might actually be okay already at like 50 players, so you're going to add 5 players, and so you should be fine. But if you want to sign any free agents or anything like that, you're going to have to make some cuts and keep it under 55 before the preseason game, because you can't start a preseason game with more than 55 players. Also, soon as this draft is officially over, trades are officially back open. Trades are officially back open. Yes, I know the Rhinos and the Gators' ears just perked right up when I said that. But the trades are officially open after this draft, so you guys can put them through. Again, you just put them in the trade section. Both teams have to approve it, give it a thumbs up, put a logo or emoji, team emoji, whatever it is, and then you guys approve it, and then I'll push it through. Any verbal commitments that were made before the draft for trades are not obligated. They're not official. If someone wants to come through with it, they're more than welcome to do something like that, but it's not official until you put it in ink and put it in the channel, right? So, yeah, so that's basically it. We're not going to trade draft picks, can't trade free agent picks, nothing like that, but you could trade players, and you got to make your cuts, and then we're gonna get right into it. So Rhinos, you're on the clock, buddy. Coming up to 2 minutes now. All right, and then after the Rhinos, it's the Bears, Piranhas, Wildcats, and Demons.
Y'all see how the Rhinos is covering his mouth like coaches do on the sideline? He's talking to the GM. Hey, man, what you think about this guy? What you think about this guy?
Oh, he has a whole chart. He's got a whiteboard and everything. Oh yeah. Rhinos actually have their camera open. You can take a look right into Rhinos. Let's go into Rhino camp right now. Let's go see. I see him. Got the Gators. Gators also got
Gators
the
color
the
coding
cam.
going on.
Yeah, they got the color coding going on. Yeah, Gators looking good. Rhinos looking good. See all these owners. Rhinos. Starting to sweat. Feel the pressure. He's been.
All right.
All right, you ready?
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on. Hold on. 2 seconds, 2 seconds, man. You know, the two owners that didn't make it really shifted this board around for me, so all right. It's really tough. Um all right.
You got to get the Rhinos up on the screen there, contemplating his future picks.
Don't sweat the technique now.
Don't select the technique.
Okay. It's a tough one, but the Rhinos think this guy can help out. He's got a couple attributes we're interested in for that position. So yeah, speaking of strong safeties, we're going to go ahead and take Patrick Horton, strong safety, number 1 on the board.
Number 1 strong safety, Patrick Horton, goes to the Rhinos. Gets the number 1 strong safety in the 4th round. That's pretty insane. That's amazing.
Interesting pick.
All right, Bears. You're on the clock, my friend. Dub Bears.
Left tackle Justin Gilmore.
That was the most excited pick I've ever heard. Left tackle, Justin Gilmore, 6'5", 23 years old, 82 overall. Left tackle. Big pickup there for the Bears as they had some tackles retire. All right, and that brings up the Piranhas. All right. Keon McDonald, tight end. Keon McDonald, 6'5", 24 years old. Piranhas tight end, veteran, retired, Chauncey Preston. Or actually, Courtney Mitchell. That's what it was. Courtney Mitchell retired for the Piranhas. They're going to replace him with Keon McDonald. All right, and that brings up the Wildcats. Okay, and the Wildcats. The Wildcats are going to select left end John Steffens. Left end John Steffens. Wildcats are revamping that defensive line completely in this draft. All right, that brings up the Demons. Demons are on the clock.
Okay, yeah, give me a second, John.
Yeah, no rush at all. Yeah, lots of time. All right. One more round, everybody. One more round. After this, the Demons, then we got the Werewolves and Gators, and that'll be the end of the fourth. And then it's the fifth round. Right around the corner. One more pick from everybody. Make sure it's a good one.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Only two quarterbacks have been taken. One from the Piranhas, and one to the Cobras.
Huh. Everybody seems
Everyone's
confident with who they have.
Yeah, everyone seems confident with their quarterbacks. A lot of running backs got taken in the second and third round, though.
That shook me. I'm not gonna lie.
No running backs got taken in the first round, and then we had four go in the second and four go in the third.
I think they realize it's time to the throwing time is up. It's time to get that run game going.
Eight running backs in the second and third round. It's a lot. And then wide receiver, we had three wide receivers go in the fourth round. Yep, you ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna take middle linebacker Jared Richardson.
Good pick.
Middle linebacker. Jared Richardson, 6'2", 22 years old, middle linebacker, third best middle linebacker on the board, goes to the Demons. All right, and that brings up the Werewolves. Werewolves. Dragons, I can't talk trash in Discord, but it's hunting season for the Dragons. Ricky, what does the Werewolves want? Yep, Jeremy Gibbons, right end. Jeremy Gibbons, 6'2", 21 years old, right end, going to the Werewolves. Thank you, Ricky. All right, and that brings up the Gators. Gators are on the clock, at the bottom of the fourth.
Gators are already well put together. We all know this. And we love intangibles. And what better tangible than would be a very good run blocker, in the tight end James Rucker.
Good pick.
Tight end James Rucker. Yeah. James Rucker. 6'4", 22 years old. Big tight end going to the Gators. All right, and that is now the end of the fourth, and this is the final round in the S11 draft, fifth round. Gorillas, you're on the clock with your final pick of the draft.
Okay, the Gorillas are going to select Terrence Garcia, wide receiver.
Wide receiver, Terrence Garcia. Perfect pick, Gorillas. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time. Great pick. Perfect. All right, that brings up the Panthers. Jay Bomber, you're next.
All right, let's make this quick.
Boo.
Jeff Jones. Man, you just really had to do that. God dang. Jeff Jones, cornerback.
Jeff Jones, cornerback. Where is he? There he is. Jeff Jones, 24 years old, 81 overall, cornerback, going to the Panthers. The top of the fifth round. Great pick there. Okay, Scorpions, you're on the clock. Coach Henny.
He did all right, Bomber, I guess.
Had the same record as you.
No, I'm talking about his drafting, not his record.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
You
what
know,
y'all talking about
that's better
records.
too.
I heard right now we all tied 0-0, right?
Yeah, it's new season. New season. It's all 0-0.
We talk
Right.
about draft picks. We ain't talk about records. I said Bomber did all right. He did good. The Panthers did all right. They did a pretty good job. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, second overall pick. I got some beasts in the first, second round.
Get him, Dom. Get him, Dom. Go ahead, Dom.
Okay, so first of all, before I make this pick, I'm gonna say I'm gonna need the demons to burn that shirt. But
Not gonna happen.
but we are going to take Justin Gilmore,
I
the
knew
left
it.
tackle.
I knew it.
Do it.
Justin
Battery stop.
Gilmore,
Yep, left tackle.
left tackle. Justin
I already
Gilmore.
took him. No.
He was
Oh, he's
already
rookie.
taken.
Yeah, the Bears.
Yeah, he was taken in the fourth round.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
no worries at all.
maybe I gotta read.
I'm poaching. I have a 90 overall already.
Yeah. All right.
There's
We
Lawrence.
will take Lawrence Thompson then.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's Lawrence Thompson there and Mike Tyson. There's a guy named Mike Tyson there.
That's
Lawrence.
ironic.
Yeah, Lawrence Thompson, 6'5", 290 pounds, 23 years old. Yo, there's a Mike Tyson that's 300 pounds. Imagine a Mike Tyson at 300 pounds. All right. Great pick, Coach Henny. Scorpions got their guy, and now that puts the Monsters on the clock. Monsters, final pick of the draft. Who's it going to be?
Boo.
Hey, do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Jay Bomber. The Panthers and the Monsters going at each other. Gotta love it. They're rivals. They're gonna play each other in the preseason coming up. Who are the Monsters gonna pick? Is the question.
Give me Dusty George, that cornerback that's so fast that I don't know why he's still on the board. But anyway, yeah.
Defensive back,
Yep.
Dusty George. 5'11", 23 years old. Dusty George. Great pick. All right. That brings up the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, you're on the clock.
Oh, the Blue Jays are ready because my man, the Gators. He talks about intangibles, right? And you looking at what players have. So who we're gonna go with? There's a guy above him that's a higher overall, but we're gonna go with Jordan Lyles because as a cornerback, his catching is 81. If we can get his awareness up a little bit, don't throw the ball around that man because he will go get it.
Jordan Lyles, 6'1" defensive back, 22 years old. Great pick for the Blue Jays. There you go, and that brings up the Dragons. Dragons are on the clock. Let me text Emmanuel. Great draft. Awesome. Mission accomplished. All right, he is acknowledged, Emmanuel, and he's making his pick. We shall wait. Ooh, there's a cool pick. Dragons go with quarterback Austin Henshaw. Let's go look.
Yeah, Henshaw.
Henshaw. Austin Henshaw. Wow. 6'3", 21 years old, quarterback.
Will real life replicate itself with a late quarterback taken in a draft and potentially what he could turn into?
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see because the Dragons went really far with Eric Watson when they won in season 9, and then he retired, and now they got um, the quarterback back in there that they had before that wasn't really playing really well, and then now they missed the playoffs again, and now they're going to draft a quarterback. Let's see if Austin can get the start there for the Dragons. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. That'll be the story. All right, that brings up the Vipers. Vipers.
With the Vipers' final pick, we're gonna take DB Quentin Bryant.
DB. Quentin Bryant goes to the Vipers. Thank you, Keegan. Quentin Bryant goes to the Vipers. 23-year-old, 80 overall, free safety or cornerback, should I say? Sorry, 6 foot. That's a great pick for the 5th round. All right, and that brings up the Cobras. All right.
Refresh my memory again how preseason games work. Are they predetermined?
Yeah. Everybody gets their rivals and they play them twice.
Yeah, one
Man, because
home, one away. Yeah.
I was fixing to call out the Gators because I want to test my team, baby. But you know what? I'll take the rival. We'll see what's going down.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
the
you
Blue
got the
Jays and
Dragons.
Dragons. You got the Dragons, eh?
Gotta wait for that L on the regular season.
Tell the Panthers to get out of here, though.
Yeah. Wait a
I
minute.
am staying here, man. Shoot.
Listen, Blue Jays are fixing to turn around this year. All right. I think we had a real solid draft. Got the needs for the team that we needed. And all I'm gonna say is, watch out.
Real solid draft.
Interesting draft too. It's actually kind of fire of a draft this year. I ain't gonna lie, and it was stacked. It was actually stacked.
It is,
I
yeah.
love it.
Just waiting for the Cobras.
I know how to call a Cobra.
I know this dude did not just say that. I know he didn't just say that. I know
That's
this
awesome.
dude right here did not say
That's awesome. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. It just caught me off guard. I didn't expect that. Oh
that's
man.
that's actually very clever.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Cook,
my
Tony,
bad. My
Tony
bad.
Cook.
Maybe I should have said no Diddy. My bad. My
No,
bad.
you're good.
There you go. There you go.
Tony
Oh,
Cook, left end. Tony Cook goes to the Cobras. All right, and that brings up the Rhinos. Rhinos. Got to get the head cam. Hold on, let me bring up the Rhino's face here. Right here, there he is. Put him on the screen. Rhinos. You're on the clock, buddy. We can all see you here calculating in the lab. He didn't put the chart behind him this time. He put it in front of him so we can't see the big chart.
You
The
know, it would have been
Rhinos,
good to see that chart.
Yeah, I'd like to see it now
the
that the draft is
Rhinos,
over.
the Rhinos is wearing the Guardian cap for the CFSL. You know, it's a little bit smaller, but he's got that thing going.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, look at all the color codes from the Gators here, all color coded.
All
Nice.
right, Rhinos are ready with their pick,
All right, you're on the clock, buddy.
and
Go
the
for it.
Rhinos are selecting right guard Michael Harvey.
Right
Good pick.
guard.
Yes, sir.
Michael
Go
Harvey,
Horns.
6'6", 23 years old, 82
Wait a minute.
overall, right guard.
I didn't know we were drafting deodorant sticks.
I
Michael
know this man.
Michael
Oh,
Harvey.
man.
All right, Bears, you're on the clock.
Bears will take a right outside linebacker, Justin Franklin.
Right outside linebacker, Justin Franklin, third overall, right outside linebacker, goes to the Bears. 6'1", 22 years old, 81 overall. Great pick there for the Bears.
Both kids are up now from their naps. I gotta go. Take
Thank
it
you,
easy,
Bears.
guys.
Thank you so much for being here, man. Appreciate you making the time, buddy.
See you around, Bears. Good
Thanks,
draft,
Take it
Shane.
man.
easy. I'll see you guys.
Thanks,
Can't
Shane.
wait to see it.
Sweet.
Who's next? Who's
All
next?
right, Piranhas are on the clock.
Oh
Let's
wait,
see.
I'm on the clock. Okay.
Do me a
Piranhas.
favor,
You
please,
used to
man.
be.
I was about to say it again. I was about to say it again. I was going to say, get out of here.
I tell you what, that's a coach and an owner people players want to play for. He even takes time for the kids. You know, he knows family first. You got to give it up to him.
That's beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I've known Shane since the Bears owner. I've known him since he was 7, 8 years old. Known him for a long
Man.
time. A good friend of mine's son, and yeah, no, he's now becoming a young father too. Got a bunch of kids of his own, and yeah, he's doing great. Happy for him. He just got married. He's got a good thing going for him. All right. The Piranhas are gonna take Rob Justice, tight end. You're gonna get two tight ends.
Good,
Rob
good pick for the
Justice,
Piranhas.
6'5", 23 years old, tight end, going to the Piranhas.
That's solid because even if he's a backup, I'm telling you, when you need that extra blocker on the goal line, those backup tight ends can pay huge dividends to a team.
Absolutely, big time,
Them big boys.
big time.
Big boys on the line. Big boys.
Yeah, well, look at the Gators, man, and their running game they had, and the great tight ends they had, and the big games they had in the playoffs. There were John Smith and Reggie Rucker. Now they got another Rucker in there. They're gonna have quite the blocking up front for sure. Both their tackles also made the All-Star game and led the league in pancakes. So Gators definitely got the O-line stacked for sure. So the
So what you're
Wildcats.
saying is the Gators like to come rucker it up, if you know what I mean.
I'm fucking. I can't. I
Just to
can't.
let y'all know, I'll be here all season. Tip your waitress is good. Anytime, hey, just come on back, baby.
Oh my.
Hey, they got one thing right. I'm a Cleveland guy. I love my Buckeyes. I love my Browns and the Guardians. There you go.
Oh, so he can't stand Oregon right now. He cannot stand Oregon right now.
Nah.
Hold on,
Nah.
hold on, hold on. CSFL only. Oh, we're almost done. Okay.
Sorry.
Holy.
My
Wildcats.
bad.
Wildcats. Wildcats pick center Dan Butler, the only center to get drafted so far. The number 1 rated center, 23 years old, 83 overall. Dan Butler goes to the Wildcats, and that brings up the Demons. Demons, you're on the clock, my friend.
I'll take right guard Dave Collins.
Right guard Dave Collins, the number 1 rated right guard, 22 years old, 82 overall in the 5th round for the Demons. Huge pickup there. Okay, and this brings up the Werewolves and then the Gators to round this off.
All right, I hear police sirens. Who's playing Grand Theft Auto? I know you're at the strip club, right?
No, that's the real life Hamilton theft auto.
That's just where we're all from. The majority of us.
Uh-huh.
How'd
Yeah.
you know I was playing Grand Theft Auto, man?
Damn, y'all living that Vice City life for real, huh?
Life is great.
Yeah. It's all the Toronto scum pouring down. That's all it is.
Right down the 407, buddy.
Right down the 401, son of a gun. Come on, Ricky.
Just don't let it leak into America. We got enough of our own problems, okay?
Oh, seems like you just solved one, though. You got Trumpy back in there. The bully.
No, I won't get off on that because this is CFSL only. But
Yeah.
I'm going to
That's
tell you
right.
right now,
That's right.
that is one
That's
of the
right.
worst things that has happened to us, and that's all I'm going to say.
Hey, no
Sean.
comment. No comment. But hey,
But
let's talk about the football. Let's talk about the
yeah,
football.
tight ends drafted. Holy moly!
Look at all the
Yeah.
running backs drafted.
Yeah, there's a lot. Oh,
I
Mickey.
could.
It's all the Gators' fault. It's all the Gators and the Wolverines' fault.
Strong safety Sean Tureszkinski.
Oh, there we go.
2nd overall strong safety goes to the Werewolves. And that brings up the Gators for the final pick. Gators.
Gator. Now the Gators didn't have to think too hard about this, although I think too hard about a lot of things. So I'm surprised nobody looked at him. We're looking at wide receiver Phil Wells, 6'3", 93 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 agility. He's just dumb as a sack of bricks.
Phil Wells. 6'3". Awesome. All right, and that wraps up the draft, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to end the video real quick. Good luck to everybody in season 11. Amazing. I love you all.
Congrats.
Enjoy the video if you want to watch it back. Preseason coming up.
Everybody have a good one.
Can't wait to see y'all.